Welcome to Sco Good Living. I'm Sco Goodwin. This is real talk for real life, for real people. Let's get to work. In the 4 F's of good living, finances, fitness, family, all grounded in faith, we keep our focus on the financial blueprint, the 5 rungs of the ascent I used when I was broke to climb out of the hole. We've stopped the fall in rung 1, we've fought the warfare of debt in rung 2, we've built the defences in rung 3, and if you're watching this, you've done or you're doing the hard work. But listen, we didn't just climb out of that hole just to stand on the edge, looking back in the dark. We climbed out to build a legacy. We climbed out to build a castle, a stronghold that no matter what life throws at you, a job loss, emergencies, or unexpected battles, you and your family are safe inside. Welcome to Rung 4, invest and build wealth. Now, before we go further, let's have some real talk. I'm not a financial advisor, I don't have a certificate on the wall, and I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do with every penny. What I am is a man with real lived experience who's been through it. I've been at the bottom, I've been 23.5 stone in weight, I've navigated a divorce after a failed 21-year relationship, and I've been financially broken. Everything I'm telling you is exactly what I did myself. This is my experience and I'm sharing it so you can see what's possible when you decide to get to work. You see, building a castle isn't about being flashy or showing off to the neighbours. It's about utility. When you have the wealth building in the background, it changes how you walk and how you talk. It gives you the power to say no to a rubbish job because you aren't a slave to the next payday. It gives you the utility to protect you and your family and support whatever causes you believe in. We don't build wealth to be greedy, we build it to be free. Rung 4 is just the porridge and honey lifestyle at scale. You've been disciplined with the small things. You know the porridge is cheap and the honey is a blessing. Now we take that discipline and we plant it like a seed. I started this journey late. Maybe you feel like you've missed the boat or you're too old to start. But let me tell you, God doesn't care when you start. He cares that you're a good steward of what you have now. Corinthians, it says, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. And whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Rung 4 is where we stop surviving and start sowing into a harvest and building a castle that'll last for generations. Now, let's look at the tools we have to keep building. In the UK, we have shields to keep the taxman off our harvest. Think of these like the high walls of your castle. First, the stocks and shares ISA. This is your freedom fund. Anything it earns is yours tax-free. Second, the SIP, your self-invested personal pension. And there's also your company pensions. Remember, Rung 4 is for the long term. This isn't for holidays or new cars. We can handle those separately with our free cash now that we're debt free. This is about expanding your castle for your future legacy. I personally ensure that 15% of my gross income is invested every single month between my company pension and my stocks and shares ISA. That's my Rung 4. If you're unsure of your specific details for your Rung 4, then make sure you contact a financial advisor. This is just what I do, but the main thing is that you invest and you start to build wealth. We build this wealth because it gives us options and peace. I'm on Rung 5 now, which is the final rung of the financial blueprint, helping the next person in line. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing these videos. I want to see you climb out of that hole and build a castle that's so strong that nothing and no one can throw you back in. You've done the work to get out of the hole. Now let's build something that lasts. We've cleared the debt, we've built the defense, we're building legacy, We're climbing. 1, 2, 3, let's go. If these videos have been useful, then please like, subscribe and share, and let's build this community of climbers together. I'm Sco Good Living. This is Sco Good Living. And always remember, keep climbing.